morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time this episode catches you, this is the Growing in God Preparatory Class, a program of the Nigerian Baptist Convention anchored by the Christian Education Department. I am Mrs. Foluke Bosedeola. This Sunday, we are looking at the topic, Building the Church Through Spiritual Gifts. And our text is taken from 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verses 1 through 11 and verses 26. The memory verse is 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 12. God has given special hidden abilities to all his children. These gifts are not meant for boasting or showing off or even making ourselves look important. Instead, they are given to help the people around us and strengthen our church family. Now, Paul taught that the Holy Spirit gives different kinds of gifts to different believers. One person may be excellent in teaching. Another may be wonderful in encouraging people who are sad. Somebody else might be great in organizing and leading. Now, even though these abilities, look very different, they all come from the same Spirit. That is the Holy Spirit. They are designed to work together like parts of a single body to help the church to grow strong. Now, if you look at our book, this lesson is written in the teaching methods of question and answer. So you can have somebody like an interviewer asking people different questions. There are about 7 different questions. So if you want to have one person asking 2 questions, and you have the first question, which is like, what are the spiritual gifts? So one person can answer that. The second question that says, how can we identify them? Now, what you can have is the names of the spiritual gifts written on pieces of paper, held to like a stick or something, or a pencil. And so as you are explaining them, you are lifting them up for the children to read. That's one thing that you can do, Then when you talk about which of the gifts are bigger, which is question number 5, you can now say there's none that is bigger. And then you can have like the body with all the different parts of the body, And then you can now have the names of the spiritual gifts, And say, just as the eyes and the nose and the head and the neck and every part of the body complements the single body to work well, that is how the spiritual gifts that God has given help the church of God to work well. So you can compare and contrast like that, So you can do things like that. Another thing that you can do is you can have the puzzle piece handouts, So you can look at, just try to draw a puzzle, jigsaw puzzle, Look at the different shapes and sizes and the different colors, And then in the space here, you can write the spiritual gifts as they are in our Bible text, Then you can cut them out and give children and have them join the puzzle back together to make the whole. And then you can explain to them how God gives different gifts to people, but we are all to join them together to make the church family work well. So that is something that you can do. I look forward to hearing how this lesson bless the lives of children. Please don't forget to do this program with our children, Rooted to Withstand. It is a program that talks about what to do when they are persecuted, it talks about safety tips. It looks at people who were persecuted in the Bible. We have the ACE, which is avoid persecution, confront persecution, and endure persecution. All right. And we have Bible verses and safety tips. And as you finish this lesson, please Remember to pray for the children that are in captivity, using the children in Ogbomoso and their teachers as a point of reference, and get all children to kneel down and pray and ask God for their deliverance. Thank you very much, and God bless you.